Hello everybody, I'm coming back just to do week 3 of the Caroline and Christine collaboration for July, where Caroline is going to be showing you how to make something on her Cricut machine, and I'm going to be making it a more traditional way with scissors and dies and stamps and things. And this week we're going to make a decoration, a Christmas decoration for the Christmas tree. And I came up with this idea of making a Christmas bauble. So it looks like this. And I'm going to show you how to make it. So you need to cut out 8 circles out of card or paper. Now I used a 3-inch scallop punch to make my circles. And I've used double-sided paper, but that isn't necessary. But I use double-sided paper so that every other one of my layers was different, was patterned, and the other side was plain, basically. So because I thought that would give more interest into the bauble. But you don't have to do that. You could just use plain paper and stick the white sides together, or you can use Christmas paper of different patterns. You can use anything you want. And obviously you don't need to use a punch. You could use what's it called, a die, circle die, or you could use draw around something and just cut out the circles. So this bauble is possible to do. Anybody can do it, because you don't need anything except basic equipment. So once you've cut out your circles, you need 8. You need to fold them in half. So I folded half of mine with one pattern on the outside and half with the other pattern on the outside. So I've got this double-sided paper because, again, I wanted to produce the same sort of effect as I have already. Now, just be very careful that you do actually fold them exactly in half, because otherwise the bauble won't work. And then all we do is we glue one bauble to another, one half circle to another. Now, because I'm alternating what's going to be showing, I need to glue one pattern to the other. But if you wanted it all the same all the way around, then it would be the same pattern to pattern to pattern. But this is just going to be a little bit different. So and so you just layer them up like so. And when I made the first one, which was my prototype, because I just wanted to see how easy it was to make, the glue flowed over onto the inside, onto the outside, so the pages got a bit stuck. I don't know if you can see there. There's a bit of, yeah, but so I'm trying to be a bit more careful this time. So we just go around pattern to pattern, glue. And it's also very important that you burnish the half circle very well. So, oops, now because I can do it to this one, because I've used a scallop, and the scallop actually has got an uneven number of these round things. One end of my half circle has got a rounded end, and one has got a pointed end, so I just have to be a bit careful when I stick these down. So yeah, so these have got stuck to my mat. So before I came on camera, I was transferring some glue into into this thing, and it went everywhere, so I'm a bit stuck up. It's a bit sticky. Okay, so I'm just going to put some more glue on here, just around there. So I hope you've enjoyed this collaboration between Caroline and myself. We'd be happy to do other things if there's anything that you would particularly like us to do, then please say. But it will finish, otherwise it will finish next week. And then Caroline will be continuing with a series on what the Cricut can do, because it is interesting to know what that machine can do, even if we're not in a position ourselves to buy one, or you know. But I mean, I think everybody's bowled over by just how easy it is to use and the effects that you can get from it. So this is the next one. So this one. I'm just going to make sure that they haven't stuck to each other, which they haven't. I think this one's going to be much better. And then this is the last one. So I'm just going to glue one side for now, because we need to put the ribbon in, and which is, you know, has going to hold up the bauble. Now you can do whatever you want. You can use ribbon, you can use twine, you can use, I don't know, thread, or whatever, but you have to have something to hold the bauble up with. And the way I did it was I put something on the end of the ribbon at the bottom and to let it dangle, and then glued the ribbon up, and it's coming out the other end. But I didn't use enough ribbon, so it's a bit small, but I think it's quite effective. So you can, on the end, you can put beads, you can put tassels, you can put pearls, you can put basically, you know, whatever decoration you want. But I just happen to have this little kind of charmy thing, little sort of thing. It's the sort of thing that goes on a charm bracelet, I think. I just happen to have that in amongst my things. I thought that would be good. And I was going to use these two beads on this one because they're the same colour as the paper, but I can't thread the ribbon through it, so in the end I've used a little gold dangle. So what you do is you find where your things are. You find where so here you can see this is the bit which isn't glued together. So you can see this is where all the raw edges are, and you just put glue down the middle there. Doesn't matter if you get glue on the on these things either, because obviously they're going to be glued down now. And then what I did was I just made sure my ribbon was flat and even, and I just popped it in here, in that gap there. And this time I'm going to make sure that the decoration is right up against the bauble, and then we just glue the other side and press down, and hopefully that will, oops, here I've got two stuck together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's it. So that's 8. There's my bauble, and then I can just put I mean, obviously I could put beads here if I wanted, or I could put some other decoration here, but I haven't got anything, as I said, that I can thread this ribbon through. So if you wanted to use beads, then that probably the best thing is to use some cotton or strong wire or something like that. So I'm just going to put a knot in the top, and there is my finished bauble. And then you just arrange the things so that they're even and let it dry. So there's my bauble. So thank you all for watching, and we'll be back next week. Next week our challenge is to make something well, of our own choice. So watch this space. But I would like to say that if any of you have any ideas of something you might like to see me make, then please do leave a comment in the comments box. I won't guarantee that that's what I'll go for, but I would be happy to do that if it's within my capabilities. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week with the last collaboration. Thank you all for watching. Have a good week, and bye for now.